Amajal Knowles introduces us to 4 Bahamian swimmers that's making a splash on the collegiate scene.
1. That's the number of all-black swim programs in Division 1. That program just happens to be the Howard University Bisons, whose men's program just won its first conference championship in school history. Now, what exactly does that have to do with the Bahamas, you may ask? Well, a lot, as 5 Bahamians are a part of the swim and dive program that recently made history. We caught up with 4 of them to get their thoughts on the feat.
Well, to both of us, we know that it's been well, for me personally, it's been a very long journey. A lot of morning practices, a lot of gym work, a lot of just hard mental spaces to go through. So just coming through and getting the win was a big deal for us, especially with a conference championship not happening, championship win not happening in so long. It's been a big deal for us.
Like Errol said, it's been a big deal, and even before us, this has been set in motion for the swimmers who came before us. We just carried on the torch and completed the goal of winning conference championship. But there's been a lot of work that's been put in. Coach Nick has really worked on his recruiting the right people for the team to be able to get to this level and win a conference championship.
With Howard being the only current HBCU with a thriving swim program, the swimmers understand the significance of their representation.
Being, black, it always seems like, black people shouldn't be in the water. But we, clearly we're in the water, we're swimming, we're training hard, we're, breaking records. It's just a huge, huge deal when it comes to black people in swimming.
Honestly, I think the representation is really important, especially with all of the media that we do get, being the only HBCU with a swim team. I think it's important to be that representation that you can do it too.
Well, I know that the stereotype of black people cannot swim is very known inside America, and they tend to judge us based on the color of our skin over there. So just coming out and showing that, our colors of our skin does not define us, and the sport that we can do is big for Howard University.
And being the only HBCU with a swim team at a Division I level is a really big deal, especially when there's only 1.5% of black swimmers in collegiate swimming. And being able to come out and do what we did is a real accomplishment for not only us, but the country and for black people in America and around the world.
For the female swimmers, they hope to one day see more HBCU swim programs be resurrected.
I loved seeing the HBCU championship. I feel like it would be the hottest swim meet in college history. I would love to see other black people swimming and competing especially at the Division I level, because we can do it. It's not like we don't have the black swimmers. Yes, we're a minority, but that doesn't mean we're not there.
Yeah, even if it's not like only Division I swimmer teams, just HBCUs in general. Like, if all of us were to come together and have one big swim meet, I feel like the energy would be unimaginable. It would just be a really good event.
The local swim community boasts a camaraderie unmatched to most sports here at home, and those relationships have continued to grow even while at the collegiate level.
Having the Bahamian swimmers there has honestly been comforting. It almost is like bringing a piece of home over there, and being able to have that close family. Sometimes we have little cookouts on the weekend, little peas and rice. My sister will make some food for us.
And right next to me, Luke Thompson. For my first meet, I was very nervous. And having him there, someone who walked before me, just, plodding the way for me, he was there to encourage me, just to be there for me. He's been a very big role model for me. He's also as an older brother. So having, our fellow Bahamians up there with us is a big deal for us.
Missing from the quartet was Mark Anthony Thompson, the brother of Luke Kennedy and Zaylee Elizabeth. However, the group hopes to continue knock down barriers one swim at a time. For Zenithal Sports, I'm Amajal Knowles.